Karl Marx was a philosopher, economist, sociologist, journalist, and revolutionary socialist. This is Karl Marx. He was born in Trier, Prussia, which is present-day Germany, into a wealthy middle-class Lutheran family. Before his birth, his parents converted from Judaism because of political reasons. He was initially educated at home before attending Trier High School in 1830. 5 years later, he attended University of Bonn to study law, although he wished to study philosophy and literature. Because of this, his grades were not up to par with the university's standards, so he transferred to the University of Berlin. There he completed his controversial thesis titled The Difference Between Democritean and Epicurean Philosophy of Nature. In 1842, he became an editor for an influential liberal newspaper in Cologne. The articles he wrote on economic questions forced the Prussian government to close the paper in April of 1843. This marks the beginning of his Marxism movement.
Shortly after the newspaper closes, he marries his fiancée Jenny von Westphalen, despite the fact that it broke religious and class barriers for that time period. At the end of 1843, he moved to Paris to write for a French newspaper. At his new job, he met Friedrich Engels. The two shared many ideological ideas and would later collaborate to create many significant political pieces for the newspaper. From 1846 to 1847, he continued to write about his political beliefs. In 1848, Marx and Engels come together again to write their most recognized piece, the Communist Manifesto. This was a political pamphlet that presents an analytical approach to the class struggle and problems of capitalism and the capitalist mode of production.
In 1849, he moves to London to take care of his family who were living in poverty at that time. 18 years later, he writes his most famous body of work, Das Kapital.
This novel discusses capitalism and its tendency towards self-destruction. It also discusses Marx's concept of the surplus value of labor and its consequences for capitalism. Karl Marx felt that wages were driven to the subsistence level by the large amount of unemployment, which he blamed on communists.
Class conflict, also known as class warfare or class struggle, is the tension that exists in society due to competing socioeconomic interests between people of different social classes. Marx felt that class struggle provided the lever for radical social change, and this is what he based his movement off of.
In 1883, Karl Marx dies, but his legacy will live on forever through research today.